Hey everybody, this is Bobby with bobbystamps.blogspot.com. I'm going to show you how I made the scrapbook page today. I'm going to zoom out so you guys can see it from far away, and then I'll zoom in. I know there's kind of like a glare. I haven't put anything permanently down, and it's going to be kind of hard to show you guys how I did it, so that's why I'm going to tell you as I'm putting it together. But what I used was the Marquee Messages stamp set. I used the Awesome, and then as you can see I just stamped it on this, and this is the Emerald Envy, and this is the Playful Palette. I think that's the name of the paper. Let me find it here. I've got a mess. Yeah, the Playful Palette. So I just cut my banner out, or the Emerald Envy, and then the Designer Series paper, or the Playful Palette paper, and then I just took a piece of Whisper White and laid them all three together and put them all three in my banner punch at once and stamped the Awesome. So we're going to put that, and I'm just going to lay it right there. Let me try to move everything up just a little bit, right there on my picture. And I know that the photos are putting off a glare, but I just wanted to show you guys. I used the Swirly Bird, the dies that come in this. And to do the page border at the bottom, I used this one, and I ran it through twice. And so then that gave me the page border. Let me zoom in so you guys can see it. Let me slide this up a little bit. Can you see that? Let me try to move the camera. There you go. So we're going to adhere that down here in just a minute. I'm going to try to move everything back now a little bit closer to me. I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit, I think. There we go. I'm trying to keep it close enough where you guys can see, but I can see the glare. So for my picture there, I used this Thinlet, and I just put it over my picture. I'm sorry, this die. I just put it over my picture, and it cut out the circle that I wanted just of my face. And then I used it again with the paper out of this is the pack right here, the Designer Series pack. So I used all the paper out of that, and then I went ahead and cut one out with this die too, but my page is kind of full, so I'm probably not going to use that. So let me put these away. So this is coming in the new catalog on June 1st. There's some designer washi tape. I'm not sure if we'll find room to add anything else onto the page because it's quite full. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit now. Okay. So this is the Designer Series paper. And those are all the different colors. And as you can see, they're two-sided. So I had a lot to choose from. And what I did was I just measured my pictures out and measured the Designer Series paper just a little bit bigger than what my photos were. And then I ended up, because like most of these, I'm just going to take this out of the way. As you can see, like this picture, it's the same length this way to this way, so you can't see it. So that's why I decided that I would just turn them all on the side, and that way it'll display the pretty colors in the background. And I thought this was really appropriate because this was the scrapbook that I'm working on right now is my trip to Utah in April for Onstage Live. And so this is what this page is kind of about. If you guys seen the one I did a couple of weeks ago with my friends, says our friendship is a work of art. This is going to be my scrapbook for Utah. So you'll probably see me doing a lot of pages with that. So I'm just going to kind of start disassembling the page a little bit. So to get this to stick, and I know our two-way glue pen is no longer going to be available. And I would use the fine tip glue pen, but I'll be honest with you, I don't want to do it right now. This is just so much easier and quicker, and you know, I don't have to worry about it drying out when I'm putting the other piece on and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna, for time's sake, we're just gonna throw some of that on there. And then just gonna line it up with the edge of the paper. Kind of like so. And hold it down. And then we'll do the same with this piece. Just make sure we're putting the glue all over the back. I love this two-way glue pen. I really hate to see it go. And then we'll just take this one and line it up like so. And that just gives us such a cute, and I'm going to put just a little bit of glue down here because that piece didn't get it, and then it looks like over here. And you guys, you know, you'll be taking your time when you're doing this at home and not making a video for everybody to watch. So, you know what, this is getting on my nerves, so I'm going to move it out of my way. Sorry about that, guys. I just feel like I'm congested in one area now, right now. Trying to get used to this new camera angle. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and use my... You know what, I'm going to pause, guys, because I'm out of snail. And I keep saying I'm going to refill it, and I don't. And I did it after my last video, so I'm going to do it now. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to grab some snail that I just refilled, that I've been out for about a week and was too lazy to turn right behind me, mind you, and get my refill. And so I had fast fuse, and I've just been using it because I'm lazy like that some days. And then we're just gonna put our pictures, and I know some people don't include their pictures, they just kind of show you the layout. But when I do it, I like to show you guys my pictures, unless there's somebody in there that doesn't want their face on YouTube. So I would always ask. I wouldn't ever just show anybody on here, my family members. Okay, and so we're going to tilt the picture just off-centered a little bit like that. And then we'll do the same with this one up here. We'll just put some fast fuse on the back of the paper. And then these, we got to remember we're putting those down straight, and it's the pictures, wrong picture, it's the pictures that we're tilting. So this is, of course you can see that is the headquarters where we went. I think it's Riverton is where that's at. And this one here is when you walk inside the Stampin' Up facility, and it is a beautiful facility. And this is just a small amount of the pictures that I took while we were there. It is absolutely beautiful. I would love to go to work there every single day. I don't know how they would get anything done, because I'd always be like, hey, let's make cards today. And I'm sure that that probably happens there. And then we'll put this one down. And the swirly bird dies, when you guys do go to use those, I will tell you, you're definitely going to need your brush. You're going to need your brush and your mat for those, because the dies are so intricate that you really have to have that brush, and that brush really helps to make those pop right back out. And then of course, you guys know this, when you're using dies like that, like the heart die that we had, and everybody was using so much back in the fall, where there's such intricate pieces to it, you need that brush to help poke those little pieces out. And then I always run it through the Big Shot a couple of times to make sure that I get it. I don't know why the back of these dimensionals hate me so bad. I don't know. There we go. Okay, and then we're just gonna So we just kind of off-centered all of them just a little bit. And then I used the heart, the sassy, I forgot to tell you guys that. I used the sassy layering. Let me see what it's called. I can't remember now. It is, nope, that's layering squares. Sweet and Sassy is what they're called. And then it's the hearts, then you can layer the hearts. So what we're going to do with this, I just want to make sure before I get everything on here, I'm just going to reposition everything back really quick. And I kind of wanted it to be in the middle, my picture in the middle, because it's kind of like heart and I love and that kind of stuff I love Stampin' Up. So that's kind of where I was going with the hearts and all that kind of stuff. I think I'm going to do, yep, I'm going to do it like that, guys. So we'll go ahead and put, yeah, going to go ahead and put snail down on that. You know what, I probably, you know what, I'm going to, dimensionals, I'm going to pop that up a little bit. Just because I think it'll stand out a little bit better. Whoops. And then it'll also help keep it up off my other photos. I mean, it's not going to hurt anything. It's going to be there permanently. So after I get done, you guys will be able to see my whole album, because I have been behind on my scrapbooking for many years. I have two grown sons, and I am so far behind on their scrapbook pages that it is ridiculous. So I'm just going to put one dimensional, I think, or two, on the back of me. And just kind of put it in the middle. And then for this guy, we're going to use the two-way glue pen again. I'm going to grab that paper because I don't want to get my tabletop a mess, and I don't want to get my scrapbook page a mess. So I'm going to be trying to do at least once a week a scrapbook page, and that will help me get caught up on my scrapbooking. So, and then you can just kind of maneuver that however you want to put it. I'm just going to put it down like that. And then this one, we'll do the snail. Put it right there. I'm going to run out of dimensionals. I don't want to have to clip the guts. That's what I call them when I run to the end, the guts. It's not a very nice word for it, I guess. It doesn't sound very nice. I think I probably should come up with something different. The insides, I don't know. The extras, I don't know. Okay, so this, we can put snail on the back of this and just center it like so. Let me grab some more dimensionals. I have gone through the dimensionals today, but I've been in my scrap room, my craft room, all day long. As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going upstairs and I'm going to take a break because I am tired. My feet hurt. I have made so many cards today for you guys. I'm going to be posting videos. I've done, I think this is my third video today. Not going to post them all today. I've made two cards. No, I've actually made 24 cards for a swap I'm doing. So that was what I did first thing this morning. And then I made 2 different cards to do videos on, or 3, I can't remember now. The day's almost over and I'm tired. And then the scrapbook page. And I remembered that I told you guys last week when I did my pre-order reveal that I was going to do one, and I didn't do it, so I wanted to make sure that I did one. And if you guys are not currently working with a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you're looking for one, I would love to be your demonstrator. I do giveaways, I do drawings, I throw in free stuff, I do classes. I do 2 classes a month, and they're very reasonably priced. You guys pay for the ink pads and the stamp sets, and then I provide all the cardstock and pretty much most of the embellishments. And if there's ever anything that you have already on hand and you want to substitute it out, we can do that. You just have to let me know in the email that you have, if we're doing in June, the first week of June, I'm going to be doing the new stamp sets and the catalog and everything. So there's my page, guys. Let me back it up. I can lift it up and maybe try to get the glare off. So anyway, make sure that you guys visit my blog. It's bobbystamps.blogspot.com, and I post everything I do on there, and ordering information if you're looking for a demonstrator. And there you guys go. I hope you guys can see that. I'm trying to make sure that you can see it without the glare. So maybe if I lay it down, it'll be better. There, I think that's good. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, please make sure that you hit subscribe and hit the like button below. Make sure that you visit my blog, and if you want to sign up for that class, all the information's there. And right now I'm doing a great thing. If you sign up for that class, and the people that signed up for my Garden and Bloom class, you're getting a free stamp set from me, and that detail is on my blog too. And it's the Celebrations, the stamp sets that we got. Then I have a ton of those, so I have a ton to give away. So please go sign up, take my class, so that way I can get rid of those stamp sets and make room for the new catalog. Thanks guys for stopping by. God bless.